spiritual experiences and why?
Guys, that's a really hard question to answer.
Take your time. You got it on your own.
What about, like, I feel like there could because of what we just learned this whole semester.
Okay.
Oh. Wait, what was the question? Yeah, I feel like I should give some sort of profound answer here.
Scientific for spiritual experience. Well, I've had spiritual experiences, but when I'm getting really honest about what I consider spirituality, I don't think there's any evidence that science can give it.
I think there could, the way that we're wired, like with our nervous system and everything, and our intuition, the way that our bodies know how things are going to happen before they do. You know, we're biology based.
How do you find a scientific answer to something that possibly doesn't even exist?
Just because we can't understand it with what we can perceive doesn't mean that it doesn't have an understanding based in science.
That's really good for him because he doesn't really have a lot of spirituality sometimes. He questions it because of the scientific base. So, yeah, it's good to leave it open like that, yeah.
A human trying to understand spirituality is like a dog trying to understand a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier.
Religion is really old, and as we progress with technology, science is proving things that religion claims. So I think that they go hand in hand. It's like a backbone. Science is the spine.
Scientific is actually based on fact, something that you can actually prove. And spirituality is based on emotion and what you feel, where you know there's a higher power. But you cannot see it, you cannot touch it, but it's something that you know.
Science underlies everything. The whole concept of science and religion being separate, I think they're more alike than they are different.
I think that science can explain a religious experience.
Yes. I say yes because I don't want to sound like ignorant, but if you look at the Bible, there is like actual scientific evidence like falls into place. Like we have like records of archaeology stating like, oh, like this did happen.
I agree that science can explain the history aspect of religion, but religious experiences I think are more personal and like an inner thing that you can't describe to someone. So I don't think science could explain it.
No, I don't think that they really can because there's some things that science just can't explain. You know what I mean? They try the best they can to explain that maybe it's electrical activity or whatever it is, but still no answers sometimes, or maybe need more studies on certain things. So
there is no science without a creator, and there can't be a creator or creation without science. And if you are someone who believes in science but has no spirituality, or someone who is religious and doesn't believe in science, you're going to be lost the rest of your life, and you'll be no benefit to people.
Like it's connected. It has to be connected.
But not with science.
It has to be with science. Like science and spirituality is all going together because
it's meant to be. It's meant to be.
I think science can explain what maybe those experiences do to your body, but not maybe like exactly why we experience those or like what's going on maybe, you know? Because I feel like we gotta have a reason for everything, you know? Why can't we just, you know, something that works, why can't it, you know, just kind of work?
It could be like one or the other. And maybe they confuse it because they don't understand it at first. But maybe we don't understand it, but it can be explained by science later when we learn more about it. So I think maybe it can go either way, and it's dependent on what we know now and what we will know in the future.